Rob, Eileen Burke calls it a house on fire. Investigators are tackling at least 2 new heinous domestic cases in just the last week. Domestic violence has gotten so pernicious that the Cook County State's Attorney is revealing to the I-Team she's now reconfiguring what she can in the county's legal system to keep violent abusers locked up. Repeatedly stabbed and left to bleed to death in front of her 2 young boys. That's how Chicago police say they found Tiana Jones inside her Southside 2 flat in late February.
She was in the basement, stabbed up at the bottom of the stairs.
Jones's 8 and 11-year-old sons were stabbed and kidnapped, investigators say, by one of their own fathers. One boy, still covered in blood, sprinted to a home for help.
And then it's bam, 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 help me.
Marcus Bosley is now locked up on murder and attempted murder charges. He's pleading not guilty. It's one of now dozens of domestic violence murders just this year in Cook County.
It is a house on fire, so we knew immediately that we had to focus on domestic violence.
Eileen Burke, the newly installed state's attorney for Cook County, is promising a tougher prosecutorial approach on all violent crime. But it's domestic violent crime that shakes her to her core.
As my first assistant likes to say, if we can't stop violence in the home, we are never going to stop violence on the street.
In an exclusive interview with the ABC 7 I-Team in the state's attorney's recently reopened office inside the Layton Criminal Courthouse, Burke unveiled what she says is her new and aggressive plan to crack down on domestic violence homicides.
We have restructured the entire system. We have our most experienced state's attorneys ready to take on those types of murder cases so that we get people justice in a quick fashion.
The overhaul includes revised communication with law enforcement and the court system. One goal, locking up those considered most dangerous.
Our systems do not communicate with each other, which was a significant problem. So we immediately started seeking access to the sheriff's system, to the chief judge's system, to the clerk's system, so that we could present a very full picture at a detention hearing.
An internal Cook County Sheriff's report obtained by the I-Team finds since December, the number of people ordered detained for all charges increased by 47% through March compared to the month before Burke took office. Admissions for domestic battery increased even more.
So you're detaining more people then? 82% increase in detention on domestic violence, yes. Has there been allegations of abuse on children? Have there been other incidences of violence in the home? Are there weapons in the home? Those are all of the things that we look at, and we have to make sure that we present to the judges when we go in for detention.
It has been an extraordinarily deadly year.
Data reviewed by the I-Team found domestic-related homicides increased from 36 in 2019 to 44 in 2024. Not even halfway through 2025, there are 29 adult domestic homicides now recorded in Chicago. Advocates say this is an undercount because it doesn't include all of Cook County.
My hypothesis is we've invested a lot more resources in community-based violence, and if we invested those same resources in combating domestic violence homicides, we'd likely see the same results.
Candace Collins is also fighting for more resources. She lives just a few doors down from where Tiana Jones was murdered. It's now her mission as a neighbor and court advocate to show up to every single hearing.
If we're not there speaking out or saying anything about it and supporting our victims, the court ain't might let them out, put them on electronic monitor.
So you're there to let them know this person's dangerous?
Yes.
Cook County's top prosecutor says she's listening.
Every single time a woman has been beaten, choked, killed in front of her children, it really cuts to my heart. Those are the cases that wake me up in the middle of the night.
Family members tell the I-Team Tiana Jones's 2 young boys are recovering tonight and they're doing well. Marcus Bosley is scheduled to be back in court on murder, attempted murder, and kidnapping charges tomorrow, and we'll be there for that hearing.